With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Kind of just watching this crowd here because we got all right.
Wait, what the fuck happened to these cars?
They got burned.
Last night?
Yeah. That's why we're here.
When we came back last night, the only thing that was on fire of your guys is the dumpster.
Yeah, they lit that on fire. They lit those cars over there on fire.
Yeah,
$2 million worth of damages. These dudes literally
They fucked up my favorite car dealership over on 60th.
Yeah.
The guys that
Yeah, they're a good dude too. And see, when I came past here too, I was actually really proud because they smashed a couple windows, but there's that the Dodge Viper sitting right there inside, and nobody was going in there, and I was so proud, yes, they're at least
Well, and the fucked up thing about it is the guys that own this business, they're fucking immigrants.
Yeah.
Fresh
See,
off the boat.
that's my problem with
So I think he said that the real problem with this is that the people who own the car lot are immigrants. And that he's really upset the fact that these immigrants were targeted. Again, that's Ryan Balch.
Yesterday is because I was in there with the crowd, I was watching everything as it was going down, walking with them,
Right.
and the fact that
Random ass shit seemed to got burned.
Yeah.
right, I mean, people, it was people.
Made sense. That one I was
Yeah, dude, my thing is, man, I fully support Black Lives Matter. Don't get me wrong. I've marched with you guys before.
Yeah, small businesses.
But small businesses,
Yeah.
let's go down to the fucking courthouse.
And
It's
see,
that motherfucker.
when I was walking around last night, there were people bragging Chicago's gonna go show Wisconsin how we fucking do it around here, and then they're setting.
So I think that was Ryan Balch that said, I fully support Black Lives Matter. I could be wrong, but it sounded like his voice.
Shit on fire, and that pissed me off.
Hey, that air counter doesn't air.
But you guys stay safe out there, man.
You too, man.
You guys got half plates in, right?
Yeah, these are Air 500s.
Okay, just normal that brand.
Yeah.
I hate the lead times on everything.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous.
It is. Yeah, one place I was looking at, real good price, real good quality according to the reviews. 14 to 16 week lead time.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, if you guys get injured, just come back here. We got a medic over here.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for keeping cool heads.
Hey, man, we're all here for the same reasons, man. Ultimately, fuck the police, basically, you know?
Right, yeah. And,
Did I tell you guys what they did to us, man?
No.
They got us over here. We're all protecting this shit and that down there. And then they come over, they're like, hey, we're going to push them at you guys so you guys can deal with them. And then...
Okay, so there's Ryan Balch. You mentioned earlier, hey, we fully support you guys. We're here basically to protect the property. That's all we're doing here. And then he made a comment that the police had pushed the protesters into their area.
We're gonna fucking leave. And we're like, fuck you then.
Right.
So we started escorting people who were injured past them and shit like that. And they
Wow.
were like, well, we're going, guys.
Yeah.
So the claim is by Ryan that the police were going to push the protesters into their area so that the patriots or militia or whatever you want to call them would take care of them so that the police could go home. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
That's so fucked up. Hey, I'm gonna come back around this way at the end of the night if you're still here. I'd love to exchange some information, maybe get together sometime, get to a range.
Whole bunch of people that way. Yeah, independent, I know. Either way, they ain't the ones getting shot at, so try to stick with them. They got a fucking.
This will be played to the jury as well.
They're setting a fire barrier right here. The intention of the fire barrier is not to destroy property, but just to slow those APCs down.
It's not going to slow them down much.
There's another warning telling us to disperse. I'm really proud of Kenosha tonight. I mean, no businesses have been hit, at least not from this crowd. This is what this is supposed to be about. No businesses are getting hit right now. We're all just here facing off with the police. You know, yes, they're putting up a firewall, but that's only to slow those cops down. That's not. It's far enough away from this building here. It's not gonna catch the building on fire.
Still arson.
All right, the APCs are starting to advance now. That little fire is starting to burn out, though.
APC is Armored Personnel Carrier.
But yeah,
Somebody in the middle of the street, I don't know who it is.
There's people throwing rocks and shit at the cops, but fuck the cops. Direct all that rocks.
Person on the right there, and you may have seen him briefly in the yellow pants. He's going to have a confrontation with Kyle soon.
I don't know what happened to that lady that fell. She fell real hard. I hope she's okay. I lost track of her. Damn, Mike. That sucks. I mean, hey, these people down here facing off with the cops are not the violent ones. I don't know who's out there on 60th Street, but fuck those people. I mean, honestly, though, I guess I am seeing some smoke over there. I am seeing some smoke between the buildings. You know, that's real fucked up, Mike. That's real fucked up. We're out here trying to keep our anger at the police.
They had somebody circled there. I think it's maybe Kyle.
And you know, there's a lot of people out here I'm finding that I recognize. A lot of people I went to high school with, a lot of people that are mutual friends. I'm not hearing nearly as much talk about being from out of town in this crowd either. I've seen a couple of people wearing Chicago masks. Well, those couple of people I saw said wearing those, they weren't doing nothing wrong. One of them even offered me some support when I needed it. So, my guess. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, there is some smoke coming from that direction, though.
Well, they had somebody circled there. I don't think that's Kyle.
I don't know. I
don't know.
I really don't think that whatever crowd that is, I don't think that's the Kenosha crowd.
Okay, there's Kyle.
We got people behind that dumpster right there throwing it at the cops. All right, I'm literally like the front person now. I'm not doing anything, so I don't think they're gonna fuck with me, but I'm still gonna start backing up now just because I'm not trying to get fucked up that much more.
Okay, so we're back at the original property. You can see the people on the roof.
Where?
There's
Oh,
Balch.
dumpster
Yeah,
fire.
just a dumpster fire. Hey, it's just like the year, man.
Yeah, right. If 2020 was a blunt, it would be just
Okay, so he mentioned something about a dumpster fire. I don't see it.
a fucking stem.
It would just be stem and seed, man.
I could use a doobie right now.
All right, let's.
Morning. How's it going? You guys want to fuck around and find out?
Hey.
Yeah, so there's somebody calling out, looking for a confrontation, and the person's saying, hey, come on.
Reel in. Don't cause problems when there's none here.
I think it's the person that was in the black on the right, kind of a tall, thin person.
Yeah, that's true. Just stay on your property.
So there's Kyle, I guess, over on
It's
the
not
far
all of
left.
them, though. I've been having conversations with a couple of these guys. That guy in that black shirt, I've never had a conversation with him yet. But the other guys that are out here with this shop, they're not instigating. This guy in this black shirt right here, he's instigating.
Okay, so that's rather interesting. A person says that guy in the black shirt that we saw earlier, kind of tall and thin, he's an instigator. I have talked to these other guys, and they're not instigators. And Kyle and Balch are two of those people he has talked to.
You need a gun to be a big man, huh? This man right here. I'm gonna just try to get a little closer.
They're just protecting their property. One of the guys is an asshole.
I know. I thought they were yelling at them. I was like, why?
Oh, no,
These guys
well-
were.
Well, we did because they lit it on
One
fire.
of the guys losing his patience. He should go inside.
Yeah, that's what we're about to send him.
Yeah, if you guys could switch him out. Just that somebody's loose cannon. He's got a lot of rage. He says the wrong thing. This whole crowd burns you guys alive.
Okay, and so they're talking about that one dude being getting real belligerent. He's a patriot, and they're concerned about him.
Protect your property. They're respecting that. Just keep it there.
Hey, let's keep it moving, guys. We're not gambling. Fuck the police. Let's go.
He's just trying to protect his property. He doesn't want anything. He has no problem with you guys. He just doesn't want anyone to burn down his shit. I can't blame him.
That's Ryan Balch again. He's getting into confrontations with people, and this other person is saying, hey, look, Ryan is only out to try to protect the property. He's not looking for any trouble. I'm not sure what there is to protect. It looks like the property's been burned out pretty well. Whatever the case, Ryan seems to think it's important to protect it. And Kyle is there also. And there's Kyle. He's going to walk out, and he's going to...
Hey, your job isn't to be in the street. You guys stay on your property. That's why you got problems already with people.
So I think he's yelling at Kyle there that you shouldn't be out in the street. Kyle went out there to pull the dumpster out of the street because it's blocking the ACPs. We'll see here in a minute.
No one bothering your property. Don't look for trouble where there ain't none.
Okay, there was Kyle.
I know you are, but like they got their own medics. Somebody's close by.
So I think that Kyle said, look, I'm here to help provide medical. And the guy says, yeah, I know, but these people have their own medical. I'm not quite sure.
Take care of them. I know you're just trying to make peace.
I know you're just trying to make peace. This was told to Kyle.
I get that, but they don't look at it that way. They look at you guys as it's as much as you guys were afraid of them before they marched down here. I know, but like when
Okay, so Kyle is pleading with the person, look, I'm only here to provide medical, and the guy is saying that's fine, we appreciate that, but they don't look at it that way. They see you as instigators because of your carrying rifles and such.
conversation you're having.
it's really important to also understand here, nobody seems to be particularly scared of Kyle and his rifle. There was a common undercurrent that went on right after the shooting that Kyle walking around was terrifying people. Nobody cares about the fact that Kyle has his rifle with him. I think the person has burned it down or something like that. I think the person is wanting for them to destroy that property, and people are trying to calm her down. Not sure.
Hey, if you guys aren't involved in this quarrel, get out of here.
Back away from the business. Leave the business.
Now, Ryan and that one other person started to run. I'm not sure why. Something's happened. Maybe the tear gas has been set off and they're trying to get away from it. Okay, maybe that is the case.
The crowd's already going. The crowd's already walking away and they're still throwing tear gas grenades. Like, that's just way...
Yeah, well, you know, that's real common. You have the crowd on the move and you keep dispersing the tear gas to keep them moving. That's right out of Rommel's playbook.
Wasting your guys' tax money. Like, the crowd's walking away. Look at how far away the crowd is. They're throwing tear gas grenades. They're tear gas in the fucking business that they're trying to protect. Look at that. The wind's blowing it that way. Fucking dumbass cops.
Window on the truck on the corner.
Oh, here come the police.
Push back. The gas is blowing this way. Fuck, I forgot my mask in the car.
These nurse masks work actually pretty good, and if you get a bandana, it works as good.
Yep. I got a legit gas mask, and I'm like...
Okay, so there's Kyle there on the bottom right. It looks like he's trying to get his T-shirt up to his eyes. It might have gotten some tear gas in them.
The cops aren't going to be shooting gas in there.
These assholes. Hey, is there anyone back there still? All right. Oh, easy, easy. Hey, goggles. Hey, Walmart, $15. These goggles, they work. All right, this tear gas is killing me. And we got about 600 people in chat, and private businesses are currently safe. People are throwing rocks through the back. There's people in the back, but they were... Ooh, my eyes. Get those goggles back. You guys got milk? You got milk? How you Boogaloo boys doing? You guys got milk? Woo! All right, good. Otherwise I got you. I got some in my backpack. I forgot. I'm an asshole.
Yeah, I got some in my back in this.
So we asked him, how are you Boogaloo boys doing? I don't recall hearing any kind of response to that. I don't know who he's specifically talking to.
No, I feel like a dick. I got it and I bought it and now I'm not using it and you guys could have used it, you know? I know. Well, I appreciate you guys letting me cover you guys.
That's how you know you're fucking alive.
One thing to notice is that Kyle is hanging around Ryan very tightly, and Ryan is a kind of an authority figure to him. It seems that Ryan has some military experience. He certainly conveys himself as somebody who kind of knows what he's doing. He can handle himself, and Kyle being kind of 17-year-old, he's not real big, and I think that he kind of looks upon Ryan as some sort of security. And so I think that Kyle is going to kind of hang in kind of close to Ryan throughout the night.
Yeah.
We're just like combat.
Hey, Dad, if you can keep people from pointing their guns at the crowd,
Yeah, no laser pointers either. No laser pointers. They think that's guns too. That's what started most of it. Now we're all the way back by the gas station again.
Hey, thank you guys, man. Need water? Seriously. That's far right. You need water. We'll throw you one.
Okay, so they got tear gas, and the cops are asking, hey, do you guys need water? I thought for the longest time that they meant, like, do you have any, like, thirst problems? But the water is going to be used to splash the chemicals out of the eyes. And Kyle's going to walk up and say, yeah, we need some water here.
Thank you. Yes, you are a civilian. This area is close to them. You're trespassing. Leave.
So there's an intercom telling somebody, yeah, you're trespassing, you need to leave, you're a civilian. I don't know who that person is talking to. It doesn't seem to be Kyle. You'll see why.
Leave now. We got a couple. We got to save a couple, but we'll give you a couple.
He's referring to water.
Really do.
Can we go this way? Can we walk this way? Hold on. I need a step.
I'm sure they have a lot of bottles of water.
That's all we can do.
Okay, so the cops throw them a couple of water bottles, and they say, that's all we can spare.
Nice truck, man.
You're going to have to get out of there. You're just the last warning. You're going to have to move south, or you're going to have to get off this block.
And again, the police are still yelling out warnings. I don't know who that is aimed at, though. The police don't seem to mind having those patriots there protecting the property at all. In fact, they're throwing water to them. Kind of an odd behavior if you're really wanting them to be leaving. Notice there's no curfew warning. None of the police there said anything about the patriots violating curfew. That's kind of important. Kyle has been recently charged with breaking curfew, but he was never told there that he was breaking curfew. Now, technically, still breaking the law, but that does play a role here. The police had an opportunity to tell him that he was breaking curfew and to go home, and they didn't do it.
All right. Yeah, man, no, thanks for letting me have the story. We got about 500 people in the live stream right now on the Rundown Live. We were sourced by everyone from Fox to TMZ to InfoWars. If you guys are on the right side there, you might know a little bit. I don't mind the Alex Jones guys. They get a bad rap. But...
Fuck TV.
Yeah, right.
Fuck TV, fuck the news.
But yeah, that's what I am. We run a citizen journalist run platform, so everyone out there is like me, just normal people.
I actually help run Washington County.
Now, what's also important here, and this is going to be raised by the defense, if Kyle is looking for confrontation, why didn't he follow that crowd down the street? He stops at the property line. He's perfectly happy watching the property over. He has provoked no one, and he does not seem to be interested in getting in any confrontations.
Insider.
Okay.
You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
It's just a small local thing.
No, that's cool. That's where it starts. Let me see if I got some.
Now look at Kyle's behavior. Relaxed, kind of hanging out with his friends. I don't think he really knows them very well. Dominic is on the top of the roof, and that's probably who Kyle is talking to now.
All right.
We're gonna have a nice long meeting.
Here's a card. No problem. Here you go. Here's a card. You guys check out. I got a podcast app. You guys will hear about this show if you guys are bored to run down live. A little shameless self-promotion.
So where are they? Are they that way?
Yeah, they're this way. I'm gonna head back that way because that's where the drama's going, unfortunately.
Notice he said, I'm heading down this way because that's where the drama is. Kyle is not there. He is staying at the property. He is going to move here, and you'll see why here in a moment.
Fuck. All right. He's got the rubber bullets. I want to get across, but don't want to cover it. It looks like actually a paintball gun. Are they shooting like airsoft or paintballs?
That's pepper ball.
Oh, pepper balls. Okay, so it's like a paintball, but it's pepper ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I haven't seen that except for in a drone. I saw a drone that came out and shot like in multiple directions, a whole bunch of them.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But yeah, that's not cool. Remember, there is no drone program. The police will never have drones.
Exactly.
I remember that? Yeah. All right.
What are you doing out here? Obviously, you're armed and you're in front of this business we saw burning last night.
Okay, so this is a famous interaction here.
So what's up?
So people are getting injured, and our job is to protect this business, and part of my job is to also help people. If there's somebody hurt, I'm running into harm's way. That's why I have my rifle, because I need to protect myself, obviously. But I also have my med kit.
There's some other people.
So he says, I'm going to go into harm's way. I have my rifle. I have my med kit.
People who are armed as well.
Protect me.
Gotcha. And then what about these guys up on the roof?
Their job is to provide overwatch to protect me also.
Gotcha.
They're protecting everybody on the roof, protecting each other.
Understood. And
We're running medical, and we're going in, and we're getting injured.
And what about, are you from the area?
I am from the area.
What brought you out here tonight? You just wanted to provide medical attention?
Provide medical attention to people that need it. If somebody's injured, like, you get hurt, I'm grabbing you.
Okay, so they ask him, why are you here tonight? He says to provide medical, mentions nothing about the property. And the reason why this is important is that a lot of people have focused on his claim that he was defending property. And it turns out that medical was a very big part of what he was there to do tonight. He's got his med kit, and he's claimed on video that he is there to help the injured. Yeah, I got a real tactical SEAL squad here coming up the road.
Have you encountered any issues yet thus far with law enforcement or anything like that?
So we went to the church and we de-escalated the situation, telling them they need to leave or they will be detained and arrested.
This church right over here.
And we stopped the fire out all the way down at the school.
Wow.
Okay, so he's claiming that he helped de-escalate a situation where they had a fire at a church or something like that. He's probably exaggerating his role in that. He's 17 years old. Kids will do that.
Do you think it would have been different if the police had to try to stop them from setting the fire?
I feel like there would be a lot more casualties and a lot more people injured. So I think the police are fine where they're at. And that us run the medical because EMS is not coming in.
Yeah.
So he said EMS is not coming here. EMS will only go into situations where they have control over the population. Here they don't. And so he's claiming in a way that he has to provide these medical services because EMS cannot do so.
We need to watch out each other. Me and him are out here running and seeing if we need medical attention.
But speaking of which, we need to go check, see if somebody got hurt again.
All right.
Understood.
Follows your fine.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, so this is really important here. The reason why Kyle left the property was not to go look for confrontations. He's had plenty of time to find confrontations and he's avoided it. He's leaving the property line because Balch has come to him and said, we need to leave to go look for injured. And Kyle says, okay. Now, part of that could be that Kyle wants to be providing medical assistance for people. Part of it also, I think, is that Kyle wants to hang along with Ryan. Ryan, again, he's kind of a bigger guy. He seems like he's got a lot of confidence, and Kyle seems to gravitate to him. Now, he also says at the end there, you want to come along with me, you're fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, flip off the cops. That's really going to do a lot. They have their tactical umbrella. Again, don't ever get on the side of a conflict where they're using umbrellas.
You're a certified EMT? Yeah. Gotcha. And do you work as an EMT normally?
Yes, sir. I just got I'm a lifeguard normally. I got my ALS.
Gotcha.
Okay, and that's kind of an important exchange. The person asked him, "Are you EMT?" And I think Kyle said yes. He also asked him, "What is your certification?" Kyle does not say that he's a certified EMT. He says that he has an ALS certificate, and he's worked as a lifeguard. He's been trained in CPR as a lifeguard. That's kind of important. A lot of people saying that he broke the law by claiming he's EMT. I don't think so, because the person did ask for his qualifications, and Kyle did not claim that he had any EMT qualifications.
I'm former Army infantry, and I got a whole bunch of travel training.
Okay, Balch says, yeah, former infantry. I had all kinds of training. Again, I think that's one of the reasons why Kyle likes to be around him, is that he's kind of a protector in a way. And I don't want to psychoanalyze Kyle. I don't know for sure if that's the case. I would just bet on it. And now we're back at the gas station.
Hey Kayla, thanks guys, welcome back. All right, so here's what we've got going on. I was not paying attention to my phone. Oh, I guess Mercado is over at that gas. Oh, I see him. Thanks, Matt.
Okay, so Kyle's walking along, not pointing his rifle at anyone, and nobody seems to be particularly worried about his rifle.
So actually, guys, here's what happened. I was not paying attention to my phone.
Holy shit! Anybody over here need medical attention? No.
Actually, I think the same guys fell back to that one. That's what it looks like.
And there's Kyle. Okay, so he's calling out medical as he walks down the street. Okay, so this is an important confrontation here. I mentioned the person in the yellow pants before. He's been roaming around, and he's going to make a claim that Kyle told him to get off a car or something like that. Yeah, he said, yeah, get off the car. Notice how he pointed his hands. He had the hands down like you carry a rifle in a single point sling. At no point does he say that you pointed the rifle at me. Notice also, this is really critical, and if I'm the defense, I play this over and over again. He is trying to get into a confrontation with Kyle. Kyle walks over, and those of you who say, well, Kyle's looking for a confrontation, he's looking for a place where he can escalate and he can use his rifle. Well, there you are. There you go. It's right there. 3 black males, I guess, because Kyle, remember, he's supposed to be a white supremacist. There's your perfect target. What does Kyle do? Well, walks away, yelling medical. That confrontation right there is gold for the defense. Kyle had the opportunity, perfect opportunity, to escalate and try to get into a fight with people who were wanting to escalate. I mean, that is really important. And what does he do? He walks away. Another critical thing to think about. This person that he's talking to may be used as a witness by the prosecution to say that Kyle may have threatened him earlier with his gun, but this kid does not seem to be concerned about Kyle. If you have been threatened by somebody with an AR-15 and he's walking by, are you going to get into a verbal argument with him? Does that make sense? I sure as hell wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, you just keep moving on there real slow like, I'm good. I'm not going to mess with you. Instead, he tries to get into an argument. I don't believe this claim at all that Kyle threatened him. I think that that kid has confused Kyle with the other person. I'm not sure. But however, this is gold for the defense here, and I would play it over and over again. Kyle does not seem to have any interest in getting into a conflict with anyone. And he walks off yelling, medical, medical.
What, yesterday or today? What car? Over in the dealership? Sorry.
So he's making a claim that Kyle told him to get off a car or something. I can't really quite make out what he's saying. He may be saying that Kyle pointed the rifle at him, but earlier when he was describing it to Kyle, he didn't show this kind of action like you were pointing the rifle at me. He showed him like this, but they often call at the ready, but actually it's the way you carry a rifle in a single point sling. So I think that this person's confused. I think he's got Kyle confused with somebody else. And if he's making a claim that Kyle threatened him, his behavior is really odd.